Here we are, mates, Waiouru Army Museum. The beautiful mountain in the background. Let's get inside it. Here we are in the dress room. It's an unusual place to be, really. Lots of uniforms of the ladies, and some knick-knacky stuff, coffee cups and the such on the display cabinet there in the book. There's some guys having a bit of a rough and tumble on the video there. Not the modern jiu-jitsu or UFC that you'd be used to, probably. Alright, let's move over here and check out some more uniforms and dresses and the like. Looks like a British flag dress. And what's this? It's water. It's water in the bowl. I'm not exactly sure if that's holy water or something else. Alright, well anyway, let's get up into the next part. Yeah, look at that robot gun. Anyway, here's more of the war kind of stuff that you'd be expected to see at the museum. And here's a gunsmith. I guess he's making it. Who's out around here? There's lots of people talking about guns. Starlight scope on the M16. Looks like we're in the Vietnam era. Around here. M16 shotgun. A few of the weapons carried over from World War II and the like that were used in the Vietnam War. The AK-47, not too sure, I'm not an expert on it, if it's a Russian or a Chinese made one. But anyway, lovely. And of course, here we go, here's one of the cadets. Look at that samurai sword, and one of these guns, German guns here. Bit more sophisticated, I guess, than some of the Allied weapons, especially this one, which the AK-47 is based on. Look at Lugers and the like there. Mortar. And a few skeleton looking guns there. Over here, back to the M16. A couple of muscular looking things going on there. Boots, if you lost them, I probably did. These the old SLRs that New Zealand used to use back in the day. We decided not to adopt the M16 for some reason. But anyway, look at that, pirate guns. Oh, I like them pirate guns, I tell you what. And the old 6-shooters. Let's go have a look around the corner here. Get round past this old robot machine guy. And here's some old New Zealand DPMs that guy's wearing. Disruptive pattern material. Oh, and look at that, the armour. Well, one thing about World War I that was interesting is they still wore some armour back in those days. This is a bit earlier than that, obviously. And I'm really not too sure, I'm not really reading too much as I go along, but these firearms seem to be in a kind of a strange order. I don't really know what's going on with it. Maybe it's the order of... there's kind of what we use now for the New Zealand Army. I think it's dire. Anyway, we're over here. Look at that. Is that a homemade one? Looks like it. There we are again. Steyr, back in the old camo days, working for the UN. Now, I believe this is the modern, trumped up version, pardon the expression, of the Steyr, and I believe this is the new camo that we have too, more digital, or is it? I think we use more digital now, but I don't think there's an example of it in here. You know, there's a small tank, and a room that we'll jump into. Hang on. Look at all these medals in here, mate. Loads of them. I've seen one of those in real life, the medal for service in the New Zealand Army. And it's in the box, and I've seen it. Look at all the different types and different ribbons. I'm not sure if there's a blue max in here, but very impressive looking things. They must be French, those ones. But I'm no expert, of course. Loads of different ones from all different eras. I guess some of these probably were donated by old armed forces that had passed away, and there's even some German ones. Right, oh, looking at this triage. Oh gosh, blood on the wall, getting out of here. And she's on telephone, must be calling in the medics. Here we've got an AA gun pointed out to the sky and ready to blast the roof out, if necessary. Oh! Gosh, somebody's shouting around here. There's Old Victory in Europe. The British, Americans and Russians there portrayed. Some kind of diorama, I'm not even sure what it is. But we'll just pass that by. I don't see any soldiers on it, so. Here's the old World War II stuff. Big tank over there, though. Look at that, mates. I don't know how they got that in there. Here's some of the German stuff. Look at that. Gas masks, machine guns. And here's one of them sitting down here in the rubble of a blown out building, taking a bit of a break, hoping not to have to deal to anyone too soon. But, we'll just stroll through here. There's a Japanese soldier sitting in the bamboo hut, I guess, with his flag out there. We'll just nip past that one and go over here. So what we've got here, it looks pretty dark over here. I don't know what this display is about, but it appears that we're in the artillery and firing out to somewhere and to hit someone, and it doesn't look like them. Oh, it's Korea, I mean. It's Korea up there on the wall. Okay, it looks like a few interesting kind of displays around here, so I'll go and have a look at them one by one. This must be Vietnam because it's a jungle, of course. Got pretty cool colours in here. Got the old Paddington Bear hat on. 3 dudes in there crossing a stream. I'll have a look out here. Oh, look at this one. It's one of our choppers, mate. The old Hueys jumping out there with the M60 on and the belt ammo. M16. And looks like he's got an SLR in the background, yeah, so this must be, what's their name, I'm assuming. Really cool. Behind us again, looks like Vietnam again. Not sure what this is, just sneak by that one. And here's a courier again. Look at that, it's Westworld. Westworld Season 3 is coming up. This reminds me quite a lot of it. Great show. Its first season was excellent. Anyway, I digress a bit. We're looking at the Westworld guns. In a leather hat, it looks like there. And here's some chippies. And their red coats. Gosh. It was back in the day, wasn't it? We'll step past here and... Is this a policeman or something? Oh, what's in this room? Looks like the TARDIS there in the corner. And some scary old pictures of some guys from the past. Look at this chap with his big beard. And there are the boys with their swords. I wonder if they're the policemen. Anyway, anyway. There you go. Pretty scary guys. I don't know what they're doing here, rounding up some people. These guys are having a bit of a relaxing time. And here's some... Oh, I don't know what this guy's doing, but seems to be a large horse there with a man that has a large moustache. Not entirely sure what that is, but we'll have a look at these guys over here. This guy with the big lamb chops on. He's almost falling off the back of the chair. He's going to give some money to someone who's asking for it. And they've got a gunsling on them too. They've got an ammunition belt around them. It's kind of unusual to be asking for a donation with a ammunition belt around you, but you know, those were the days. More guns, more ammo belts. And we'll go down here. I think this looks a bit interesting. Right, turn left, I guess. Into the pictures. And I think these are pictures of walls underground. Caves. Pictures of caves. All the way around the room. Cave pictures. So this must have been the guys that did the tunnelling back in the day to the exit. World War One. This is the World War One display. So we're going to see some interesting stuff now. The old German helmet. Some old things we'll find here today. Around here, a bit of a diorama again. It's probably has a Gallipoli or something. Yep, maybe the Gallipoli display. Trench gun there. Gosh. The Turkish stuff, uniform and some weapons. There's some guy writing a note. Big artillery piece here. Gosh, it would have been a job to get them up into the display, I bet. Some other guy with a saddle for a horse. Another artillery piece. And, oh, I told you, mate. I told you. Look at that. It's a German wearing armour. And a gas mask. I mean, this is pretty scary stuff. Really like steampunk stuff. It reminds me of... Oh, that movie. I'll remember it one day. Sucker Punch, that's right, that's the movie, Sucker Punch, where they went through all these kind of really weird flashbacks in time, and it was really, really cool. That was the coolest part of the movie though. Yeah. Anyway, we're in the trenches now. Shooting over the top, it's a bit dangerous. Some poor fella's lost his hat down there in the barbed wire. You'd be counting your chickens if you went over there to try and retrieve it. And here's just some knick-knacky stuff. And more pieces of equipment from that era. Big shovels there. A memorial, I imagine. Miniature version. And a gun that was probably recovered and from the battle. Right, so we're over here. I'll go and check out some of these side rooms to see what's in them. There's a few things that an average person would have, I'd imagine. Some kind of cards and some coins, a map, brushes and razors and things. What do we have here? Some buttons. Wow. Cardigans or jerseys, woolen jerseys. Oh, look at that. Recross package and looks like some chess pieces. Pretty interesting looking things, eh? Made out of wood, I guess. Yeah, the boys, looking pretty flash. We're going back in time a bit now. We're going back so far that we've got to have big bushy moustaches, goatees, and the like. We're looking pretty rugged there. Very Westworld-ish. I don't even know what era this is, and I'm totally lost. But I guess this is when the British came to New Zealand in the early days and had a few engagements with the locals. Cool little diorama in there, moving some artillery pieces and things through the hills. And what do we have over here? A cannon. Right, well that seems to be about it. If you're ever passing through Waiouru, make sure you drop on in here. It'd be well worth time. Oh, look at this, mate. In New Zealand, it's a souvenir coin. How much is it, mate? $2. You put it in, and out comes the souvenir coin. $2 as well. And let's see if I can find $2 to put in there. Hey, hang on. Alright, I can get in. Here you go. Get in there. Look at this. Got my coin down here in this machine. Yoink! Look at that, mates. Haha.